Hello, this is your homework help for homework number 24. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got this week. Okay, for Monday, oops, wanted to scroll just a little bit. Okay, so this first question is what we were working on in small group today. It says which statement is true for all rectangles. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a rectangle. Okay. And then, I'm going to read through each statement and see which one is true. So the first one says all sides are congruent. Congruent means the same line segments. So are all of the line segments congruent? No. Remember we did this in class. This one is congruent with this one, and this one is congruent with this one, but they're not all congruent to each other. So it can't be A. Okay, they have exactly 4 sides. Well, this is a quadrilateral. So yeah, it's got 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So might be B. They have exactly 6 vertices. The vertices are where the line segments meet to make a corner. And we know that a rectangle is a quadrilateral, and to be a quadrilateral, you have to have 4 sides. We've got that, and 4 vertices. So it can't be C. D, all the angles of the rectangle will be acute angles. Well, acute angles are less than 90 degrees. What did we say an attribute of a rectangle is 4 right angles, 4 90-degree angles. So it cannot be D. B is our correct answer. Okay, the next one. Terence plotted a point on a coordinate plane to represent the ordered pair 3, 8, which is true about the point he plotted on the coordinate plane. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do first is just draw a coordinate plane like this and just label it. So let's see what it says. I think I'm going to write this as well. And remember in class we've been labeling them like this. We always have to go in the house before we go up the stairs. Okay, so let's see what it says. A, the point is located 8 units to the right of the y-axis. 8 units to the right of the y-axis. Let's come back to that one. The point is located 8 units up from the x-axis. So 8 units up from the x-axis. What do we think? The point is located 3 units up from the x-axis. No. The point is located 3 units below the x-axis. Well, we're in 5th grade. We're not doing any negative integers right now. So we need to come back and look at A and B. Is the 8 to the right, or is it up? It's up, right? We have to go in the house before we go up the stairs. So our answer is B. Okay, the next one says Stefano drew a model to help him multiply a whole number by a fraction. Which expression is represented by his model? Okay, looking at just one of these, I can see that there are 4 total pieces and our denominator names the whole, and 3 of them are shaded in. And they did this 1, 2, 3 times. I can see how B would be a distractor. It's like, are they talking about these open ones or are they talking about the shaded ones? So they're talking about the shaded ones 9 times out of 10. In this case, it is D, 3 times 3/4. Okay, next, we are going to be doing triangles in small group on Tuesday in class. But triangles are not new to you. You should have learned all the attributes of triangles and how to classify them last year. We're taking it a step further in 5th grade, but this to me is really a 4th grade question. So it says a triangle has 2 congruent sides, 2 sides that are the same. What did I say in class? I saw 2 sleeves, right? When I know 2 sides are the same on a triangle, that alone gives me a clue. I saw 2 sleeves, my sleeves are the same. And angles measuring 45, 45, and 90. Okay, so it has 2 sides that are congruent. So let's say those are about congruent. And this is a 90-degree angle. So when I close it, it should make 2 45-degree angles here and here. I said that this side is congruent to this side. So what is the classification? Well, I know I have a right angle in there. And any triangle can only have one right angle. So I can immediately get rid of A and C. Okay, so I have left scalene right or isosceles right. I saw 2 sleeves, isosceles, I have 2 sides the same. Okay, next. Oh, we did this one in class. I didn't even realize it was the same one. Hopefully this is not also on our hopefully none of these other ones are on our word problem. I'll have to go back and check when I'm done with this. Okay, I'm not going to help you with this one because we did it in class today. This was our daily word problem. I didn't realize I used the same problem twice. It happens to the best of us. Okay, the next one. Nevaeh cut half a pumpkin pie into 5 equal servings. What fraction of the whole pie is each of these servings? So she's got half of a pie and she's going to divide that into 5 pieces. You know how to do the rest of this work. I'll help you label it. Okay, you need to keep it, change it, flip it over. You do the rest. If you are stuck, let me know, but you should know how to do the rest of that problem. Next. Okay, if you have your notes with you, Wednesday's first problem should be so easy because you can look at it and we talked about it in our hierarchy conversations. Which quadrilateral has exactly 1 pair of parallel sides? Okay, so remember that all of these, trapezoid, rectangle, parallelogram, and rhombus, all 4 of those are quadrilaterals, but they have an extra attribute or attributes that make them have a special name, like trapezoid, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus. So let's think through each of these. What makes a trapezoid a trapezoid? 4 sides, 4 vertices, 1 pair of parallel lines might be it. Rectangle, 4 sides, 4 vertices, 2 pair of parallel lines, can't be that one. Okay, parallelogram, 4 sides, 4 vertices, 2 pair of parallel lines, cannot be that one. And last, rhombus, 4 sides, 4 vertices, 2 pair of parallel lines. Cannot be that one, has to be trapezoid. Next, Mrs. Domo made vegetable soup for lunch. She used 5 3/4 cups of water, 3 3/4 cups of chicken broth, and 2.5 cups of tomato juice. What is the total amount of liquid she used in the soup? Okay, so we're looking to add all 3 of these together. So you need to add 5 3/4 plus 3 3/4 plus 2 1/2. Okay, where I'm going to start here is with these two because they already have the same denominator. So I'm going to do 5 plus 3 is 8. My denominator never changes, and 3 plus 3 is 6. If you want to go ahead and convert this fraction because it's improper now, you can, but I'm going to wait until I come back and add my 2 1/2. So now I need to make a ratio table, and I'm going to start with 1/2. And when I do times 2, I get 2/4, so I can stop. Okay, so now I'm going to add 8 plus 2 gives me 10. And I forgot to rewrite my problem before I started, so I'm just going to erase that there. Okay, this should be 2/4. Okay, so now I'm going to add 6/4 plus 2/4 gives me 8/4. So now I need to convert this improper fraction into a whole number or a mixed number. So if I need $4 and the bank has $8, I can get my money 2 times, and I have to add that 2 back to this 10, which gives me 12. That answer is not here. Okay, next one for Wednesday. Oops. Okay. The art club is decorating a banner that is 29 44 meters long for field day. The 32 members have decided to divide the banner into 32 sections of equal length. Each member of the club will decorate one section. What is the length of the banner section that each member will decorate? Okay, look guys, it tells you right there. You're going to divide 29 44 divided by 32. I'm going to help you get your cheat sheet. And then you can do the division. You're good at that, but I don't want you to spend forever. Let's go to 5 on a cheat sheet. Okay. You're probably going to have to go further than that. Times 6 is going to be 92 times 7, 4, 12, 224. I'm going to go ahead and take you all the way to 9, just to be safe. 256. Okay, 288. Okay, you should be able to do the rest of that division, cover up all of your digits except for that 2. Can you get your money and go from there? Okay, next. Miguel used 6/10 of a 9/10 ounce tube of orange dye for his tie-dye t-shirt. Which is the amount of orange dye he used? Okay, so this is a multiplication problem. It's 6/10 of 9/10, just like when we're multiplying fractions. Okay, so if it were me, what I would do is kind of like when we make an area model and I tell you to take out those decimals for a minute and go back and put them in. That's really what I would do, because you know that 6 times 9 is 54. Okay, So we took that 54, right? That's our answer. And I count the number of digits behind a decimal. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I can put my 0 in where I need to. So then I have to come over here and look. Something I noticed on our CFA last week is I saw people with something like this written down, and they came over here and were like, yep, that's it. It's not. You really need to look at where your decimal is lying in your answer. Find the one that matches exactly. It's going to be D. Okay? Bethany's toolbox is shaped like a rectangular prism with a length of 28 inches, a width of 10 inches, and a height of 8 inches. What is the volume of her toolbox? So remember, our formula for volume is volume equals length times width times height. So you're going to do length, 28, times width, 10, times height, 8. Okay. You can do this multiplication 2 digits at a time. You're going to do 28 times 10, and whatever you get here, you're going to do that times 8. Let me know if you need any additional help with that one. And last problem for the week. What is the perimeter and the area of the figure below? I put this on here because we did really well on our perimeter question on our CFA last week, but I still have a couple friends who are forgetting the formulas. So for perimeter, you just add up all the sides, right? Because you're going around the shape. And I can see this is a parallelogram, and so I know this side is congruent with this side, and this side is congruent with this side. So I'm going to write 16.1 here. I'm going to write 7.5 here. So now I need you to add up all of these sides. So this is the way I would do it, or you could do times 2, of course, and then add those together. But if you do this and double it, that's okay too. Whatever works for you. For area, remember our formula for area is length times width. So you need to do 16 and 1/10 times 7 and 5/10. If you're going to do area model for this, that's great. You're going to do 161 times 75. Make sure you put your decimal in. There's 2 digits behind a decimal. Let me know if you want me to check these or if you need any help on the ones I didn't get you all the way to an answer. Bye.